On another front, has anyone from the White House, Legislative Affairs, or anywhere contacted Joe Lieberman by any chance about, on a whole nother subject, on the issue of public option and health care?
Today, I don't know whether they've talked to Senator.
In recent weeks?
The Legislative Affairs team's in touch with many on Capitol Hill. I'm sure they've talked to Senator Lieberman. I'm sure they've talked to others.
Is this a slap in the face for this administration after they gave him a reprieve early on, and for him to come around and say, I'm going to get you?
I'm not going to judge the end of this process by what people say today.
Well, we're not talking about the end. We're talking about what's happening right now.
You can talk about what's happening right now. I'm focused on not necessarily what is happening on any given day, but what the president's trying to do over the course of his administration to ensure.
Surprised that he is taking this step. I mean, he's still powerful no matter what party he's involved in. Are you surprised that he's taking this step?
The president's going to work to ensure that choice and competition are in a final piece of health care reform legislation, because that's what has to have. That's what we have to have in order to make health reform real.
Robert, are you guys okay with
The president got an update on the tactics and is pleased that we're making progress going forward. Yes.
When did he get that update, Robert?
When did he get what?
Yeah, has he spoken with Harry Reid in the last 24
No,
hours?
he got that. I think they got a legislative update last week when they were here, and you guys asked me why they were here.
Has he spoken with Senator Lieberman? When was the last time the president spoke to Senator Lieberman?
Not that I'm aware of in the last week. Bill?
Before then.
Right. The follow.
Is he in regular conversation with Lieberman?
There's not a periodically scheduled call. Again, I don't. It's not like, oh gosh, it's Wednesday at 1. I've got to call Senator so and so.
But I
understand, but do you remember who you called? When was the last time? If I started asking you when the last time you called a certain person, you could tell me within the week.
I can tell you. Let's
Absolutely. You know what? Yeah. When's the last time you talked to Joe Lieberman? Was it last week? Bill.
It's actually 3 months ago.
To take my question.
What day?
my follow on that is
To take my question back really quickly. Will the president support Democratic groups such as Organizing for America or groups that support Democratic causes targeting Joe Lieberman politically?
I'm not going to get into a series of hypotheticals. Yep.
Mine is on that the same general topic.
When the last time you talked to Joe Lieberman?
Been a couple of weeks, but we didn't talk about this.
A couple of weeks. Tell me when.
Would the president call Senator Lieberman? Is it considered that he would call Senator Lieberman to say at least cast a vote to let this be voted on the Senate floor and not block it procedurally?
The Senate. I'm not Senator Lieberman's spokesperson, but I think if you talk to Senator Lieberman's spokesperson, Senator Lieberman said today that he would vote for the motion to proceed and have this bill come to the floor. I think that's the first part of this process. Sam?
The second part of the process, which is the vote.
You can't get to the second before you get to the first.
Fine, then my question is...
Motion to proceed and a motion to get a bill out is a little different.
But my question is just the substantive problem that Senator Lieberman has with the bill, and I'm wondering if you agree that he thinks the public option is going to create a new entitlement program that is actually going to result in increased costs in the healthcare system.
Yeah, I think we would disagree, and I think elements of the Congressional Budget Office would disagree with the analysis that Senator Lieberman has made. Thanks, guys.